Imagine surviving nuclear Armageddon, only to be stuck in a glorified subway system with mutants, Nazis, and the Russian equivalent of Cthulhu whispering into your brain. Welcome to Metro 2033, where hope is dead, bullets are currency, and the flashlight is your only friend. So here's the deal. It's the year 2033. Duh. And humanity, yeah, we messed up big time. Nukes flew, cities died, and the surface of Earth is now basically a radioactive lizard grave. You play as Artyom, a silent protagonist with the balls to walk around post-apocalyptic Moscow like it's a mild inconvenience. One day, some spooky looking shadow creatures called the Dark Ones start knocking at our doors, and Artyom is told to warn the others before the creatures eat us or something. I didn't pay attention.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
And thus begins your journey. You'll shoot mutants, kill fascists, and occasionally question your own sanity. And while constantly running out of ammo, batteries, and your will to live. It all started with this handsome lad called Hunter, who I assume Artyom looks up to. I mean, come on, just look at the badass entrance. This is where we get our first taste of what's really coming and what's really waiting for us behind these walls. And man, you have no idea. He tells us about the Dark Ones and how we need to warn Polis, which is the capital of all Metro. But of course, not before we have to kill our first mutants of the day. Not scared at all. Anyway, he gives us his dog tags and then leaves to never be seen again. Well, kind of. Anyway, after my last night of 8 hours of sleep, I joined the caravan as a guard heading to Riga station, only to get attacked by some hallucinating mushrooms I had for lunch, or that's what I thought. But here we have our first look at the Dark Ones. But for some reason, just like the Chad I am, somehow I'm immune. After waking up and almost getting shredded like a cabbage, I get knocked out the cart and somehow think it's a good idea to run into oncoming bullets. God, the plot armor here is real. After celebrating with some homemade radioactive vodka, I try my best not to look, of course, because my wife is right behind me. But then we meet with the best character of the game, Bourbon. He tells me he needs to get to Dry Station, but he needs my help. Even offers me his AK, which in this world sounds better than my homemade bastard gun, which is absolutely holed with tape, gum, and probably hope. We gear up and start heading out the cursed path, full of monsters and a 10 out of 10 atmosphere, which make me feel very uneasy, not gonna lie. My butthole was clenched most of the game. After dealing with more monsters and more hallucinations, we make it to the market where we have to hold our ground until they decide to open the gates. After being rescued is when the people of the market recognize Bourbon, and it's not in a nice way either. Seems he owes some money. I mean, don't we all? After he paid up, they let us pass to the surface, which is just as cold and devastated shadow of what it used to be. I get separated from Bourbon and decide to meet up in a different place and leaves me alone in this cold, scary place I've never been, but for somehow I'm navigating it like it's my backyard. After rejoining, we face the monsters called demons, but I will be refusing to call them demons since their name are bitches. After we face the bitches, of course we find ourselves into new enemy territory, this time the bandits. Bourbon goes to check out the place and make sure everything is clear, and only to get captured almost immediately. So now it seems like it's my job to rescue him, and I swear to my very... Ooh, that fool left his gun. Ha ha ha. Mine now. One more thing. This game has stealth, by the way. It doesn't mean I'm good at it, it just means it has it. Because I get spotted almost right away after killing my first guy. Anyway, I started shooting bam bam and make my way to where Bourbon is. By the way, he was being held in a very weird position. I tried to save him, but I was too late, and he took way too long to shoot and paid the ultimate price. Well, at least I have something to remember him by. This is where we meet Khan, who just by chance was around the place, I guess. He then takes us to a ghost seeing field trip. Oh, and did I mention, he is also a badass. I then proceed to go help him protect the station by blowing up some holes, which of course were really difficult to do. He then takes us to his secret exit, where he then instructs us to go find a friend who will apparently help us even more. So that's what we do. I found the armory faster than expected, like really. I was expecting going to the surface or across a dark tunnel and fight loads of monsters or bandits or Nazis or something, you know? But no, this actually seemed pretty easy for a change. No, I was wrong. This place was under the Reds' control. But luckily the man I was looking for found me a little bit faster than I expected. And with his help came a first-class ticket into the Nazis' hands. Okay, first we have Reds, and now we have Nazis. So the Reds are technically communist, I'm guessing, and the Nazis are, well, Nazis, duh. So I end up being captured by the Nazis, and if I remember correctly, people were saying that they'd rather die than become a Nazi slave, because it's horrible. Or the best case scenario is you could be like a live target. That wouldn't be that bad. At least they would kill me fast, right? But man, if only there were 2 guardian angels protecting my back that would come and save me, and only if the bad guys who were about to shoot me take really extra long in shooting me. Anyway, after a heroic save and awesome victory, I showed them the tags and they immediately recognize it. I mean, they don't even read it, and they understand that they have to take me to Polis to deliver a important message. Too bad these people are better at over-exaggerated kills than actual lying.
This vehicle is not on the transport schedule.
We've been sent to the forward roadblock here, officer, to deliver the ammo.
They've already received the ammo shipment. Who are you? Raise your eye shield. Stop! Alert! Manual vehicles!
Yeah, we get caught right away. So we shoot our way out, killing Nazis left and right like God intended. After killing more bad guys, we go and kill more bad guys. But not all of us make it out, as my newly acquired friend Pavel bit the dust. Why must all my friends die? Well, at least he went like a true Spartan, in a ball of blaze and glory. After wandering by myself, I find a station that's about to get attacked and decide to help out. Well, I had no choice really. After which I was given one last order to go to a radio tower, which I forgot and never went to deliver the message. Oh, by the way, I found a kid that got an escort to his mom. I thought he was going to be annoying to take care of, like that escort mission where if the kid dies, it fails the mission, but no, it was really chill. Not only was he alerting me of every monster before it attacked me, we were just talking. And it was the only fun part of the whole trip, I guess. We later found his mother and we went back on our way to Polis. After reaching the surface and taking care of some more Nazis, I found Ullman, who he chokes a Nazi for like 5 seconds without even making sure he's just playing dead. He then tells me I have to cross the post filled with Nazis in order to go to Polis. And, well, guess what? I guess we kill more Nazis. After some time, Ullman and I reunite and make my way to Polis at last. The whole reason I even made this journey. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, all the lives that were lost, all the people I met, all the ammo I lost, and all the pain and suffering I went through was finally gonna be all worth it once the people of Polis hear my message and help me protect the ones I love and cherish. Well, they said no. Well, damn, now what? Well, that's all for nothing. Well, no, not really. See, Old Man and his buddies decide to help me against their leader's wishes. Only problem is, we need to find the command center called D6, and we have no idea where it is. However, we do know where to look for information. The library. We have traveled to the surface to fight against mutants and bitches, but little to my surprise, that's not the worst part here. As we travel more and more into the library, we find the librarians, which I always thought were blind, and if you make too much noise they go after you, but no, they're shy, and it's terrifying. I sneak my way even though I was the most scared I had ever been playing this game. Like, no, seriously, have you ever been more scared than right here? If you have, let me know down in the comments which game it was and what part was it. After getting the documents I need, I reunite with Miller and Oudman, who have already formed a small team, including Khan from earlier. Our mission now is to find D1 and send missiles right into the Dark One's door. I can feel the end nearing close. We have more weird dreams, and we get what seems like the most badass weapon, the flamethrower, baby. The way to D6 seems to just be an endless maze of airlock doors and monsters. We even lost more people on the way. No, damn it. We found more trains, tunnels, and monsters, and even go on our own with Miller, who, by the way, has to protect me, cause I'm all out of bullets. I swear, you get so little amount of bullets, you can start naming them. Our new job is quite simple. Like every scary game out there, our new job is to turn on a generator that somehow, I guess, ran out of power. And even after 20 years, this thing still goes. Well, we get things going, and all we have to do now is correct the aim. Not bad, right? Well, it is, cause now we have to climb a bitch-infested tower with no stairs. Well, at least the elevator's working. Ding, and our next stop is the top of the old, falling, unstable, debris-filled tower with no ability to get down, I guess. Hey, Miller, don't forget I said bitch-infested. Never mind. You'll be fine, Miller. Just gonna leave you here in the cold and hope another bitch doesn't come along. A couple more jumps, hallucinations, and careful aiming, we have ourselves a mushroom. Cloud, my favorites. Well, I did it. I nuked the Dark Ones. I saved humanity. Kind of. I mean, sure. The Dark Ones were maybe trying to communicate, maybe not evil, maybe just misunderstood. So, yay me? Or am I the real bad guy here?
Defeat his enemies. I led my war protecting my family and friends, protecting my home, the metro. We had won. But to this day, I wonder, when we burned the Dark Ones from the face of the earth, was something lost as well?